Hi, I'm Jenna, also known as RetroLemon. And this is the Zombie Knitpocalypse recap. Gosh. I warned you all last week that if you didn't want to hear all about the trip, this isn't the episode for you. But I really hope you stick around and watch because I had the most amazing time. Like, seriously. Like, I was expecting to have a great time, but I had a great time. So, first off, before we get into all that, okay, there could be a break in this episode because it's really super hot today. It's been in the 90s with like an outrageous humidity, and my flip gets temperamental and likes to turn off. Hopefully that doesn't happen, all goes smooth, and I will try to keep going as quick as I can because it's really late here. It's like almost dinner time, and I never record this late, but I shipped everything home UPS, so I was waiting for my box because I figured I couldn't record and not show you everything all in one episode. So, first off, reminder, today's Wednesday, so Saturday, I believe, is the last day of the month. So if you have a felted object, you must get it posted. And real quick, prizes, a bag from Knitting's My Bag, and a skein of Sock Bunny's Sugar Decay. Huge thank you to Sock Bunny who sent a prize. Super awesome. So, another big thing that happened at the retreat that happened Saturday that I want to talk about now is that my mystery shawl pattern finally came out. It did, and it's awesome, and so many people loved it, and thank you to everybody who pre-ordered the pattern, who bought it sight unseen, those who came to the retreat, saw it, and had to have it, and so I wanted to show it real quick so then we can get into retreat business, but it is available. It's big. It's crescent shaped. Now, I used just under 600 yards, and my testers used about 650. So I told people ahead of time, 700 and you'll be good. So it is big. I had to wear my retreat shirt. I don't know how much of it you can see, but it's cute. All of those of us that pre-ordered them, I actually didn't wear mine at the retreat because I pack cute things to wear. Not that the shirt's not cute. I just, you know what I'm saying. So here it is. It's big, and it just wraps around. I wore it most of the day Saturday, and you don't need a shawl pin because it's crescent shaped. So it's called Moon Dance, and this was Dancing Dog Dye Works Twist Luxe yarn, and she dyed a special colorway for me at my request, and it's called Deep Beach Glass because she normally does a color called Beach Glass, but it's a little light for my skin complexion. I was afraid it would wash me out, but I love this really bold aqua. So yay, we're doing a knit along. It starts now. Go ahead, cast on, and you have through all of July. And then starting in July and August, we're doing lace for our technique because it's summer, and to me, summer's all about lace. So if you knit a Moon Dance, you can enter it in the Moon Dance knit along and the technique knit along. So double dipping and triple dip if there's somewhere else you can stick it. So, okay. So I had to get up at the butt crack of dawn Thursday morning to catch my plane, and it all went well. I mean, I had to wait in security, which didn't really take that long, maybe 15 minutes, 20 tops. Got through security, got to my gate, and then the waiting, and then the flight. And then I got to Rochester, and I got to meet up with, there were 3 ladies already, I think they got there pretty much about the same time I did. But we all rode the shuttle together, and the first person I saw was Tracy, who is Phoenix Fire. I'm like, hi, Tracy! And she was super nice, and we sat on the shuttle together and talked, and I feel bad I didn't get to really see her and talk to her much throughout the retreat because everybody was just so busy. So I'm also going to try to put photos at the end. So if I took your picture, dude, you just might end up in the podcast. So, But she was super awesome, first person I got to meet, and I don't remember the other two ladies' names because I'm just bad with names. So some people I knew by their real name, and some people I knew by their rap name. So, but it was really cool because when we got to the hotel after a really long shuttle ride, it was like, I don't know, an hour 30 or hour and 40 minutes. It was long. I went, and there was like a line at the checkout, but I could see in the ballroom where everybody was. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go peek in and like wave. Well, I peeked in, and Amy of the Stockinette Zombies goes, Jenna's here! And she comes running up to me and gives me like the biggest hug, and then she's like, oh, I got the first hug. And I was all like feeling kind of like a rock star, right? I'm like, I couldn't have like asked for a better welcome. It was so awesome. So then I got checked in and up to my room, and then I had to find food because I hadn't eaten all day. So I went to a Subway because it was fast and quick and cheap. And then I got to hang out with Michelle, Willie Love, my girl. We were like this the whole weekend. We were two peas in a pod. Wherever one was, the other was pretty much. And I also got to see my girl Susan, Rista 1313, and she made me something. She made me these, and it was so funny because at first I unwrap them, and she's like, someone's like, she doesn't know what they are. She's like, no, she knows what they are, and I'm like, I don't know what they are. So I gotta put them on, because see, they're really wee little, right? And I'm like, trying to figure them out. Dude, they're slippers. I have my pajama pants on, as always, but look, they're slippers. I'm like, yay! They're cool. They're super duper stretchy. And she knit them out of the Dancing Dog Dye Works RetroLemonStudio colorway. So I'm like, I have hand knit slippers from Rista. So the night was amazing. So it was kind of like a frenzy at first, and everyone's coming up and saying hi, and everybody's just super awesome, right? And then, like, people, like, give you things. Like, it totally blew my mind because I was expecting nothing. So I gotta try to remember. So Corey, who is iRock Knits, who is so much fun. She's a hoot and a half. She knit this beautiful spring flies in like my favoriteest green ever. I'm like, how sweet was that, right? Because I went totally not expecting anybody to do something like that. And it's so beautiful. And she made tons of shawls to hand out to different people. She was like a knitting machine. Awesome. But most of all, she was super duper nice. So then, I'm trying to remember the series of events. So then we went out to dinner, and I went out with Michelle, of course, Willie Love, and Susie. I think she's like Susie B83. Sorry, Susie, if I get your rap name wrong, but I know her name was Susie, and she was adorable. And I went out with Whitney, who was like, is it W? It's her initials. It's like W. I think there's a J in there somewhere. TJ Tech T. Vet 99. Anyways, her name is Whitney, and she had a cute little baby bump. She got baby cooking. And we went out, and we went to Newt's for burgers, and Newt's was like the place I had to go. Because they were voted best burgers 10 years in a row in Rochester. And I love me a good burger. And it was everything I hoped it would be, and we got a pile of fries. Awesome. So, of course, my girl Michelle had to give me gifts, too, because we spoil each other rotten. And first, I got to show you. She got me this. You're not going to see it. But it's this little bracelet, and it has an anchor on it. And two little charms. There's a J and an M. And she has a matching one. We have matching bestie bracelets. I'm going to brag about that, because it's awesome. So, super awesome. And she spoiled me. I'm like, I totally felt like I didn't bring enough for her after all this. So, there was this bag, and okay, there was like a half a pound of C's candies, because she's from California. Best candies in the whole wide world, and it's empty. I did share them once I got home. I did not eat the whole box by myself. Not even close. And then she got me, there's stickers, little woodland creatures, because I love little woodland creatures. And there's these magnets that are bookmarks that are cupcakes, because, well, I love cupcakes. Hardcore love cupcakes. And my girl Emma, Michelle's daughter, because Emma is like the coolest girl ever. She got me awesome nail polishes in like my 3 favorite colors right now. Orange, green, and aqua. Super cute. Can't wait to use them. I gotta go clean off all my green nail polish. And then these really cute vintage looking, they're little cards and envelopes. And then, because it just couldn't get any cooler, right? I have a thing for notebooks. I love notebooks. So she found this one with owls, and like all the pages are different. Like it repeats after so long, but there's tons of different ones. Super awesome. I felt super spoiled. And then Thursday night, there may or may not have been some alleged yarn bombing going on, and I may or may not have been involved. I cannot confirm nor deny these accusations. But I can tell you there are yarn bombing pictures I hope to put in the end, and I'm only putting the ones that do not involve any people that may or may not have been included in alleged yarn bombings. Because I don't want anybody to get in trouble, and I don't want anybody to get mad at me because I didn't ask for permission. So the yarn bobbing pictures are the only things I might withhold. So, you know, you're doing all this, and not a lot of knitting is getting done. So I did work on my socks that I showed you. And this episode is not in any particular order. It's all mixed in. There's no segments. But this is as far as I got on one sock. Didn't even get a whole cuff done, because I was too busy running my mouth. But you want to know what's really awesome about these socks? I am knitting these out of Dancing Dog Dye Works Twist Sock in the Jenna colorway. And the green, the lime green. And yes, Michelle, Woolly Love of Dancing Dog Dye Works, knit on my sock. Yep. And I knit on her sweater. I did. And then it was cute because some girl, I don't remember her name because I'm so bad with names, and I apologize. She has her wubby, I think is what she called it, which is this blanket that everybody knits on. So I knit on the wubby. I did. And then, okay, I was getting ready for bed and I couldn't sleep the night before, right? Because I'm nervous about getting on a plane, and I'm excited about knitting, or meeting people and knitting, and so I all of a sudden got this wild hair that I wanted to start a trillion because I was loving everybody else's, and oh no, I dropped a stitch. Son of a biscuit. Alright, well, we'll pull this stitch really tight so it'll stick out, and then I'll have to fix it in. So I went and got up out of bed because I couldn't sleep, and I wound up my bigger on the inside into the world sock. And oh hey, and look, there's a stockinette stitch where there should be garter, it looks like. Yeah, I'll have some dropping down to do, because you know I'm not afraid to drop down my stitches. Not at all. So yeah, I started this at the airport Thursday morning, and I knit on it at the airport and on the plane, and then at the airport and on the way home. So it's a Martina Bem pattern, which I know there was just like a big Martina Bem knit along, but I was kind of busy and couldn't join in. So better late than never, right? Because I really like the pattern, and I own the whole Hitchhiker ebook. So the only other thing I knit on while we're talking works in progress, just so I don't forget to talk about it, is my, what is this thing called? TGV High Speed Knitting by Susan Ashcroft in my Sock Bunny Studios Sunshine Base Fruit Smoothies colorway. I was hoping to get it half done, but I have not hit that stitch marker that's hiding in there. I can't see it either. I know it's close to the bottom. So those are the only 3 things. I ended up not taking my sweater because I just was like, no, I'll feel the urge to pack like half the yarn, and I literally had to sit on my carry-on to get it closed. And I only took a carry-on because I sent a box ahead of time. So we got goodie bags. So when I went in, after I checked in and ran my stuff up to my hotel room, I got my lanyard. We got to pick our colors, and I picked yellow because I was going to pick green, and someone's all like, we thought you'd pick yellow because yellow, you're the lemon. So I was like, okay, I can take yellow. So there's my official lanyard with my picture. And then I was like, looking around, I'm like, why do I have a pencil on mine? And it's because I was a teacher. So as teachers, we had pencils. And then I got buttons. I got Dancing Dog Dye Works, Girl Cave Bags, Heartland Knits, Podcast, Sun Valley Fibers, Spartacus Dyes, Craft Stash, 716 Knit, and Meltran Designs. Somehow I missed getting a first draft button, and I think there was one other one. So all weekend long, we're all jingling. And then Friday morning was supposed to be the 5K. And I was all excited about the 5K, right? Because I was all like, yes, get my fitness on. Well, it was 6:30 in the morning because we were supposed to be downstairs by 7. And it was thundering and lightning and the rain was pouring down. Like, you could hear it. And my roommate was Jeanette of Sun Valley Fibers, and she's like, no, I heard Megan say if it thunderstorms, it's canceled. So we went back to bed because we thought it was going to be canceled. Well, they went and ran in the rain. Excuse me. My allergies have been acting up since getting home. So anyways, so I still got my 5K badge. It was on a piece of hand spun, but I wanted to put it on my lanyard. Because I was told if I went and exercised and stuff, I could still earn it. So, Friday morning, I don't know, we were out and about around lunchtime. So, late morning, early afternoon, Michelle and I went and walked the city. Everything is in walking distance there. It's fabulous. So, we did. We went and saw the sights. We went and walked around Mayo, saw the statues, the old Mayo Medical School. We went and just saw everything. And sure enough, I definitely got my 5K plus in. For sure. So that's exciting. So all these buttons will end up going on my tote bag where all my other buttons live. So Saturday morning, we went to a place called Pannekuchen. And a Pannekuchen is an actual food. It's like a pancake, but it's more egg than flour. And they put stuff in it. So I got a blueberry one, and they come out running, like the waitresses, running, Pannekuchen, and put your food down, and then you see this thing deflate, and it was so good. Let's see, Saturday for lunch, we went and had, Michelle and I just split a sandwich at the sandwich place because we were so full from our Pannekuchen, and I think we ate at like 9:30 or 10. It was kind of a late breakfast. And, trying to think where we went for dinner. So Friday night we decided we would kind of sneak off and just have dinner, the two of us. Like, it was kind of planned. Well, the Rochester Symphony was playing, so we wanted to go in the square where they were playing. The hotel door is right off the stage. Well, there's a patio where you could sit out and get drinks and food, but by the time we got down there, as it's just getting started, it was full. So we got the next best thing. We were right inside the door where there's this big window and a high table so you can see out. And we had dinner down there, and I had the best Philly cheesesteak of my life. Seriously. Best Philly cheesesteak ever. And it came with a basket of fries. And we had martinis. I had a pomegranate martini and a tiramisu martini for dessert. Because I'm like, I was full. I couldn't eat one, but I figured I could drink a dessert. I didn't finish anything the whole weekend. I felt so wasteful, but most of the time you didn't go straight back to the hotel, and you really didn't want to eat something twice because there was so much variety. So we got these bags. I'll show what was in the goodie bag. You got these at your check-in when you checked into the ballroom. It's a big zombie Knitpocalypse bag, like a shopping bag. And in it, you got a cup, a tumbler. Got all this here. I got a sample of yarn for the Neighborhood Fiber Company. And I wish it said what type of fiber it is. It doesn't. It just tells you, you get a coupon code for 10% off a $50 or more purchase. We also got a sample from Sun Valley Fiber with a coupon code there for 15% off a yarn purchase through July. And this is soft. I think it's her cashmere. It's either just cashmere and merino or cashmere, merino, and silk. But it is super soft. And then I got stickers. It says, "We carry pointy sticks, don't you know?" With the zombie Knitpocalypse. And then Knit for Your Life. Zombie Knitpocalypse with the cute little zombie guys. So cute stickers. They will probably go on a binder of mine. We also got zombie stitch markers from Absolute Wonder. I know you're not going to be able to see them, but they're cute. There's just the little rings, and then one ring with the little zombie guy she made. Awesome. We also got a zombie Knitpocalypse pen, a sample of 716 knit sock in the If the Apocalypse Comes, Beat Me colorway, which was the exclusive colorway for the retreat that she did. And then we got a cute little keychain from Daisy Knits with a coupon code as well on the back. A really pretty Hilltop Fibers cloud, or Hilltop Cloud, there we go, postcard. And that was it for what was in the goodie bag, but we also did a mini skein swap. And I took some Dancing Dog Dye Works Tweety in the Into the Forest colorway that I made a Hogwarts Express out of last year. And in return, mine came from Polly Jean, and it is some Twisted Lemon in the Juiced colorway. So it's like pink, orange, yellow, and green. So I will probably make hexapuffs out of it. And she had on the socks that she made with this yarn. Super cute. Awesome. Kind of reminds you like fruit stripe gum. My bag's a little rumpled because it was in the UPS box. And that was a nice thing, is there was like a UPS store on the side of the hotel. So I just shipped everything home. So I didn't have to check a bag. And it was so much cheaper. So then we got up Saturday and it was market day. So I did vend. Dancing Dog Dye Works and I shared a booth because you got two big tables. So there was no way I could fill up one and no way she could fill up one. So we shared them. The only thing I had for breakfast that day was like a grain bar that Annette, 18, who's Annette, who I love her face, gave me because the line for Starbucks went like all the way out and down and you were not getting, I wanted a muffin and a coffee or something and that was not happening. So okay, this is the retreat bag you could order. You did pay extra for it, and everybody's was different on the inside. So I love seeing what everybody's inside fabric was, and mine was like this gray on white flowers. So I'll show you all my goodies and purchases and gifts. So I'm trying to think. It was Thursday? No. It was the first trip to Ginny's. The wall of buttons that, if you watch Stockinette Zombies, that they've talked about. I think it was Thursday. Thursday evening we went to Ginny's? Yeah, it had to have been. Yeah. So I went Thursday, and I took this skein of yarn. I didn't buy this there. Of the Quince & Company Lark in the Honey colorway, because I'm going to make the Belfast hoodie, and I needed buttons. And I could not find buttons that I liked in my area, and it needed 3, so I got 3 of these. I'll show you 2 on it. Hopefully it'll pick it up, but it is almost spot on. The buttons are maybe a smidge more yellow, but that's okay. It'll make them pop even more. So I got the buttons for that for Ginny's, and then the only other thing I got from Ginny's were some little brown buttons, and I know you won't probably see the detail, but I think these are going to be used for my Entangled Vines cardigan because they kind of have this like vine pattern on them. Let's see. I don't know if you'll see it, but trust me, they're cute. So Ginny's was really fun, and I could have spent so much money there, but some buttons were really expensive. And then, since they're on the top here, It was really sweet. Sally from Idaho, who I love your face, Sally from Idaho. You are just so beautiful. Seriously, people, beautiful and statuesque is like the best way to describe Sally from Idaho. So she gave me these needles from Knitpicks because she knows I like Knitpicks needles, and they're size 1s, fixed circular, and they are metal, but I'm going to give them a try. Because I do not have any fixed size 1s, so that would be super awesome. And then from Absolute Wonder, and I'm so sorry, I don't remember your real name, because I'm just bad with names. I know I've said it before, and I'll say it a million times. But they're little lemon slices, which is super awesome, because a while ago, it's been, I don't know, a year or so, I was looking for lemon stitch markers and couldn't find any on Etsy. So, it's awesome. She gave me these. I probably would have bought them if I wouldn't have seen them, but she gave them to me before the market even started. And then lots of people gave me candy. Corey iRock Knits, who made me the shawl, it was in a vase, so it looked like a flower, and it was full of candy bars. They're in the freezer right now because stupid me stuck them in my UPS box, so they were a little melty. But my kids are really excited about them. And then Shannon from the Knit Sit podcast gave me a baggie of candy. And Nurse Kim Knits gave me a bag of candy. And Pam, Sheep Therapy, had these, she called them pralines. I'd call them pralines. From Louisiana. She is the cutest person to walk the earth, too. And so many cute people at this thing. And, oh, those were delicious. I'd never had anything quite like it. And then for teaching, I got this really sweet card. I believe it was made by Amy. And it says, thank you. A really sweet card for teaching. My Owl Puff classes were so awesome. I had so much fun. It was so fun to see so many Owl Puff graduates. So then Friday night I won a prize. Like, there were prizes given out. Sorry if you're seeing the top of my head. There were prizes given out each night. I'm trying to find my prize. Here it is. And this is what I won. It is this gorgeous skein of kangaroo. It says exclusively for Valley Yarns. It is kangaroo dyer. It is 80% alpaca and 20% silk, 825 yards. I believe this was donated by Webbs, and it is called Red Riding, is the colorway, and it is so soft. It's like an orangey red, kind of like a blood orange, kind of, is what it would remind you of. But seriously, super duper soft. I don't know what I'm going to make with it because it's lace weight, but I will find something, and it will be magnificent. And then on the last night, only because I'm talking about prizes, the last night, the super, super sweet Susie B had won, and I hope she doesn't mind because everybody saw her give this to me. She had won some fiber from Spartacus Dyes called Where Bluebirds Fly, and there was two. One is faux Angora, and the other one's just like it, but it's faux cashmere, and it's so slippery. It'll be interesting to spin this up. But anyway, she wasn't a spinner. So she asked if I wanted it. I was like, heck yeah, it's rainbow, and I love rainbows. And I gave her, I had a special for the retreat, any 4 toy patterns for $20, and I did coupons. You got an individual coupon code to redeem on Ravelry, and I did give her one of those, and she didn't want anything in return, but I'm like, you know, you're giving me your prize, and I don't want you to go home empty-handed because you gave away your prize. So I had to do that for her because she was super sweet, and I had so much fun meeting her. Okay, so now we're getting into purchases. So, like I said, my roomie was Sun Valley Fibers, and I took her gift, not expecting anything in return. And she was just like, pick any skein of yarn you like. She's like, do you want me to dump it out on the bed? Because I'm like, oh, it's so soft. But I was like, no, because then I'll have to roll in it. So I picked a skein of the Dijon in the Merino Cashmere Silk. It's gorgeous. Hopefully the color isn't too off, because like I said, the sun is now on the other end of the house. And then I really wanted to make something big with it, so I told her I'll take one as a gift, but I have to buy the other. And we worked out a deal for that. Because she's super awesome, Jeanette. Love her face. And then, come to purchases. I cannot resist Dancing Dog Dye Works fiber. Michelle does not dye very much fiber. She's only dyed fiber like really once. And when she told me, my girl Emma dyed this called Jungle. And it's like 7 shades of green. And green is my favorite color. And Emma is my favorite 9-year-old. I had to buy it because Emma did this all by herself. How awesome is Emma? Can we say like future fiber dyer in the, you know, upcoming? I think so. So, and then Emma, the deal was they had worked out that if, I'm like, really? You had to throw it? She just said when. When your fiber sells, Emma got the money for doing such a superb job. So I cannot wait to spin this up. This is what I'm spinning up next. And it is called Jungle, and it's 4 ounces of superwash merino. I'll put that in the bag later. And then I saw this, and I was like, holy cannoli, this is mine. Mine. Oh, the little bobber came off. I'll have to put it back on too. It is 3.8 ounces, and it is Polworth, which is my favorite, and it is called Citrus Magic. Oh yeah, it's a gradient. I mean, oh, beautiful. My 3 favorite colors, green, yellow, and orange. This says Jenna. Oh, and then the last, but certainly not least, because I was a fiber pig, and my whole thing was I'm not buying fiber. More Polworth. This one is 4.7 ounces, so this is a hefty bump. It is called Sweet Apple Acres, and it is aquas, yellows, oranges, and like a pink, like a magenta-y pink. Gorgeous. Oh yeah. Had to have it all. I didn't buy any yarn because I figure I am privileged enough to own a butt-ton of Dancing Dog Dye Works yarn, even though she had puppy tails, and I don't own puppy tails. Not yet. I'll get it someday. Not worried. And then I had to go, and as soon as I saw this, I had to have it. It kind of reminds you of Madeline Tosh Tart, but it doesn't stink like vinegar. And it is the Grinning Gargoyle in the signature red colorway, and it is 50/50 merino silk, 430 yards of this lusciousness. I had to have this. And I don't know that I can really pull off this deep red with my brassy hair. It's not brassy, it's coppery. Brassy would think, yeah, it's coppery. So it might end up being something for my mom, because my mom loves deep reds. I think it was like me and Josh, from Sort of a Knitter, and Annette, K18. We bought it all. There was none left. We bought it all. And Josh is super sweet. And I got a poster. It's in the other room. My daughter's all like, I want it. We're still negotiating. But it's a signed poster of Josh in his mitts. It's awesome. Be jealous. And then I saw this and I had to have some. It is 716 Knits. It's called If Apocalypse Comes, Beat Me. It is her 716 Boss. It is 100% superwash merino, and it is a DK because I have to make a critter. Because I'm a toy designer, and I'm like, I need a critter to commemorate my teaching and vending and awesome experience from the market. And this is so much fun. It's so funny. We call her the other Jenna because she's Jenna as well. I love her fun, splattery colors. It's just fun. I mean, there's no other way to describe it but fun. And then I had to get this one too because this was screaming to me because I'm slightly obsessed with aqua right now. And this is her, we don't have cable, so we make our own fun, which is really funny because we don't have cable and we make our own fun here. So it was just oh so appropriate. And this is her 716 sock. It's 80% merino and 20% nylon. And I'm not a pink girl. Like pink and purple, not for me. But I happen to like the craziness that happens at this one end. And my daughter's kind of trying to claim this because her two favorite colors are hot pink and aqua. And I'm like, no, it's mine. I'm a mean mom like that. Not really. And then, last again, but surely not least, for the yarn. And it was my last purchase because I was trying to be good. And it was the end of the market. And I was walking around just trying to scope everything out, see how everybody did. And I was trying to stay away from fiber because I had already bought some and I said I wasn't going to buy any. And I saw this. It's not fiber, I promise. Oh, it's orange. It's like the most, it's like, it reminds you of like a koi fish swimming in the pond. Because it has this like little like pumpkin-y orange splotch and this bright orange and a little dark orange, and it is awesome. And so I was walking past Cloud Lover's table. See Cloud Lover. I love how I guess they're bows, but it looks like a rainbow coming out of the sheep's butt. Anyways, so I was walking past Cloud Lover's table, and this is called Madeira. It is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon, and a sock weight. You get 425 yards. It's so soft, and it's so pretty, and it was screaming, "Take me home! I was meant to be yours, and you shall love me forever." And I will. And I don't remember the Cloud Lover girl's name, but she was like super duper nice and super super sweet. And so I wanted to buy something from like every single person there, but my budget didn't allow it. I had a wee little budget, but everybody had amazing things. The marketplace was awesome. So much good stuff. It was so hard to walk away from. And then I haven't showed this yet. So this is the absolute last thing from a vendor. This was a special order. I've been waiting months for this. And it is an extra large sweater bag from Girl Cave Bags. And it's awesome because it's not just awesome on the outside, my all-time favorite fabric. It's coordinating stripes on the inside. Holla! I love this bag so much. It will fit a big sweater in it. My Belfast hoodie is going to be big because it's long and it's long sleeved and it has a hoodie. So it'll fit probably awesome in here with its 14 skeins of Quince & Company lark. They're 50 gram skeins. So it just sounds like that's a lot. So yay! So then in Rochester, they have like this underground subway. It's not subway like you think. There's no train. But I came upon this store. Let me find the bag. Because it's so awesome. This was really the only non-food purchase outside of the hotel, of the marketplace. And the place was called Scrub Your Butt Soap Company. I don't know that you'll be able to see it, but it's super cute. Scrub your butt. I just like saying it. It was so fun going and telling everybody, I went to scrub your butt. Right? So, I got the most amazing soap. It's from Bungalow Bath & Body, and they have an Etsy shop. I've ordered lip balm, lotion, and a small one of these for my daughter. And so it's bungalowbathbody.etsy.com. There's no and in there. It's not bath and body, just bungalowbathbody.com. And this is cake batter, whipped soap scrub with jojoba beads. So it was $9.99. It sells for $10 on their Etsy shop. And I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like sprinkles. And they're little jojoba beads. And seriously, you crack this thing open, it smells just like you opened a can of vanilla frosting. And I have used it. I used it Saturday morning before I sent it out. And it leaves you feeling so creamy and smooth. And, oh my god, like, this seriously smells like it's edible. Like, you just want to be like... And like I said, I was such a huge fan of it, I went and bought more. And I let her know, I put in like the note to the seller where I found it. That way she knows, hey, people are buying it in the store. And because of that, they're coming to my Etsy shop. So this was 8 ounces. It comes in little 2-ounce jars and 8-ounce jars. The 2-ounce jars are $4.75 in the Etsy shop, and the big one is $10. And then I got a body butter, and I think it's 4 ounces for $6, and then a lip balm, which is $3. And then I got a lip balm there. They were out of the cake batter. The whole shop was awesome. I mean, they didn't have just bungalow stuff. They had tons of local and Etsy soap places. And then I got this one is orange chocolate truffle lip balm, and it smells like edible too. So, awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome store. I could have spent a ton in there. But I was good. I love lotions and soaps and lip balms. So then, let's see. Saturday for lunch, we went, because the marketplace, it was nice. The marketplace was open from 10 to 12 for only retreat goers. And then we went to lunch. And we went to this Greek place. And at first, okay, normally I would be like, Greek food's just not my thing. I don't like lamb. I'm not crazy about gyros at all. I don't like pitas. But the wonderful Sally from Idaho, the day before, was talking all about this most amazing salad. Well, I've been eating a lot of salads lately, and I wouldn't necessarily call them amazing. So I'm like, well, tell me about this salad, Sally from Idaho. And she said it was a honey fig vinaigrette over grilled chicken and bacon and feta cheese. So that is what I got from the Greek restaurant. Seriously, people, it was the best freaking salad I have ever put in my mouth. It was amazing. It was literally this sweet honey fig vinaigrette, but it went so well with the chicken. It was little chunks of grilled chicken and strips of bacon and big chunks of feta cheese over this crisp green spring mix. It was delicious. Yum. So then, you know, everything's kind of winding down. It's Saturday night, and there was the big festivities of giving away the last prizes. And that also meant it was like the last meal of the retreat. And we all went to Victoria's, which is an Italian place, and you only got to pick from 5 things. They limited the menu, which was kind of hard for me because I think like 3 of the dishes had mushrooms. I'm allergic. I can't eat mushrooms. It's not pretty. So it was basically kind of like a penne pasta in a tomato sauce with ricotta mixed in, and then mozzarella cheese over it, and it was good. I couldn't even eat half of it because it was so heavy of a meal. So I think next time I go, I would like to go to Victoria's and be able to order. I love fettuccine Alfredo. I love cream sauce. So I was kind of hoping that would be on there because it's just pasta and cream sauce. So that was the only downside to that to me, was the limited menu. The salad beforehand was good. The bread was delicious. And I got a cannoli for dessert. Oh my goodness. It was the only dessert I had the whole trip. I did eat the whole cannoli. And that was the only pop or soda, some people call it. I call it pop in Ohio. The only pop I had the whole trip, I think, was at Victoria's, maybe. And it was so sweet, I couldn't hardly even drink it. It's crazy, because I used to love pop, big time. And then I went to bed, and I got up, and we went back to Pannkuchen. I did not get a Pannkuchen that time. I got a skillet, and it comes with this big muffin. And they call them magnificent muffins, and they are magnificent. And I got a blueberry one. It was a toss-up between blueberry and pumpkin, because I love pumpkin. And I couldn't eat. I was just not hungry that morning, and I think the nerves were setting in, and I couldn't eat my meal. Like, I ate half the muffin, a few bites of the meal, and I felt so wasteful. I felt really bad wasting so much food. I'm like, but I couldn't take it with me because I had to get on the airplane. So then I had to say goodbye to everybody, which was so bittersweet because I really wanted to see my kids and my husband. It's the longest I've ever been away from any of them. And I was ready to go home, but it was hard saying goodbye to everybody because everybody was amazing. Everybody. I mean, there were so many people that I met. And I'm so sorry if I did not mention everybody because, I mean, there were just so many people. And everybody that came up to me and told me they liked the podcast and that they watched me and they loved my designs or just that it was nice to meet me was wonderful. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So I got back on the plane. And as I'm coming into Cleveland and you can see the Browns Stadium and the Rock Hall and everything, I was like so excited. I'm like, I'm back in Cleveland. And everybody in Minnesota was so nice. And it was so funny because at the airport, I knew where to go except for at the very end, as you're going to the point of no return of, you know, back into the terminals, there were two ways to go, down an escalator or up a ramp. And I was like, I stopped, and he was a security guard, not just like an airport helper. And I was like, excuse me, I have a question. And he goes, big eye roll, shaking the head, big sigh. And I go, I'm back in Cleveland. Because I'm like, everybody was super duper nice in Minnesota and super helpful. The hospitality was amazing. The food was amazing. Being able to go wherever you want and shop and see the sights was amazing. And it was just funny because he's like, just go up the ramp. I'm like, well, I'm trying to find where. And he's like, just go up the ramp. I went up the ramp and there's my family. Super awesome. Of course, though, I get off the plane and it's 93 degrees and like 70-something% humidity and you can barely breathe. And I couldn't get in the car fast enough to get the air conditioning going. So then I got home and I have I have two last things to show. Before I left, Annette gave me one of these because we VKN together and I was talking about, she got one because she saw Steve's and I was like, yeah, I want one. So she got a 2-pack of a Hug Light and she brought one for me. Be like, woo, bright lights. And bright and then red. So awesome. I feel awesome now. I have a Hug Light. Thank you, Annette. I love it. And when I got home, waiting for me was a package from Dancing Dog Dye Works, right? Because I just hadn't had enough Dancing Dog Dye Works over the weekend. Okay, y'all be jealous. Because I got my Happy Street kit. So I hope to start this, hopefully over the weekend, when I actually have time to sit down and concentrate. So it is Dancing Dog Dye Works Twist Sock in the Bright Tropical Blue, Stormy, and Dark Lime, which was a custom special thing she did just for me because she loves me. I asked if she was going to bring it in her suitcase and she's like, I don't have room. So, which is fine because I wouldn't have had room to bring it home. So this makes me happy and it was really sweet because by the time I got home I was missing Michelle because, like I said, we were inseparable. Peas in a pod we were. And, so it was really sweet because I got home and I'm like, oh, it's yarn from Michelle. Whew. Gosh, you know, it was so much fun. I think from my perspective, everything went smooth. No complaints. The only complaints I have Because I've told you all about the positive. My only negative was Mother Nature was having hissy fits every night. It poured every night we were there, and it's all her fault I missed the 5K. Just because I thought it was canceled, because she was raining and crying and whining like a brat. So that was my fault, because I was too lazy to get dressed and go down to the lobby to see if it was officially canceled. So that was Mother Nature's fault. My pillows were lumpy. The room was clean. The mattresses were comfortable. My pillow was a bit lumpy, so I wish I could have taken my own pillow. So I wish it was an option, but I flew. But lumpy pillows, I dealt with it. And then I just wish, like I said, the food at Victoria's was amazing. I just wish there would have been more of a selection, but what I had was good. Next time, I just think I might go a little rogue and try it on my own. But it was fun because we did get to sit as a big group. Like, a lot of us were there, like 70 of us or something like that. So that was fun. And I got to sit next to Beagle Mom Knitter, Angela. Oh, see, I got to get you a shout out in there. Who is really awesome because she's like such a big cheerleader of mine, especially with the whole weight loss journey. And who else did I say? And I got to sit with Amy, which is awesome because I didn't get to spend much time with Amy. And then my last breakfast at Panakuchen was with Megan, which was awesome because, you know, they were just so busy, and I really tried not to be like, come spend time with me. Because I don't want to put that pressure on them, and I know they were busy, and it's all good. So I got to eat a meal with each of them, and, gosh, and then there was a Patty. She's Patty, I think 55 or Patty 58, or sorry if I'm getting that number wrong, who was super nice. I had dinner with her at Newt's that first night, and Stacy Knits went walking with Michelle and I when we went and saw the sights, and Bacon Fairy took my class. Oh, she made a little owl puff. Super awesome. All my students were awesome. They were really, really great and patient with me. Like I said, first time I've ever taught. So the first class, I was so nervous. The second class, I felt more confident. And, Call Shirley. Call Shirley is a hoot and a half. She went to breakfast with us the first morning at Panakuchen with Corey, I Rock Knits, Michelle and I. Super sweetheart, miss your face. Gosh, just so many people. So many people I can't even wrap my brain around all of it. And like I said, it was bittersweet to come home, but if there is a next year, I am totally down for it big time. Oh yeah. So I think that's it. It was a lot to absorb, and I'm sorry it kind of jumped around. The pictures I'm going to try to put in chronological order, and they are a lot of food, and I just have one brief moment of a slice of life in case you don't want to hear it before the slideshow. Only because, so slice of life, brief segment. I was so worried about eating on my trip, but I decided I was going on vacation. I did not track. I did not track food at all. I did not give food a second thought when I ordered. I ordered what I wanted to eat to enjoy it. I wasn't going to go all eating nothing but salads and avoiding bread, and I didn't do that. I ordered whatever I wanted, and when I got full, I stopped. I ate probably only, for the most part, half of my meal everywhere we went, except that salad. I did almost finish the salad. I ate maybe 3/4. I think I maybe ate 3/4 of my burger at Newt's, but like French fries, I ate a few and I was like, good. And that's where I thought I'd fall down. I had dessert one time and only 2 cocktails. So when I weighed in yesterday, because I did weigh in, you gotta face reality, I only gained 0.2. That's 1/5 of a pound. Hello! Awesome! So, but we walked everywhere, and even though I ended up not doing the 5K, and I did take my swimsuit, and I never had the chance to go swimming, because I thought that would be great exercise, all the walking we did, I think, balanced everything out, and that 0.2 of a pound, to me, was worth every single thing I stuck in my mouth. All the food, all the burgers, all the bread, the cannoli. Like I said, I only had 1 soda the whole time. Other than that, I drank unsweetened iced tea or water. and I was so excited that there was a Starbucks and a Caribou coffee. The Caribou coffee, I got one medium cafe mocha, which is like where I would normally fall down. I could only drink half of it. It was so sweet and it had me so just amped that I only drank half of it. So I did better than I thought I would. I was expecting a big fall down and I didn't. So I'm so proud of myself for that. And now I'm back on plan, which is kind of hard. Like just tracking everything. It's taking some discipline. For sure. So that's it. That is the retreat. Thank you everybody for making my experience amazing. But a really huge, awesomely ginormous thank you to Megan and Amy for putting it all together, for being such wonderful people. And, you know, I mean, this was something that I really wanted to do and was a big deal for me to do, and it blew my expectations out of the water, and I'm glad I did it, and I would do it again. So, like I said, I'm going to try to put the slideshow at the end. This is really late. I probably won't get up till really late at night because I know my husband's waiting for me to eat dinner. So, I am Jenna, RetroLemon on Ravelry, Instagram, where you can find all the pictures I took on my phone. Ravelry, Instagram, Pinterest, Plurk, Weight Watchers, Fitbit. That's all I can think of at the moment. So until next week, when we're back to our normal when I'm back to my normal format, I will see you then. So, bye.
Hey. Good to see you. Come on in, let's go. Yeah! Let's go! Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Return to the Mac. Get on what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, pimp strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Raw, time to go up, gone, deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Can we go back?